Hey, well, hello, gorgeous.
Hi, everyone.
Walk us through your story, what you were doing, what you are doing, how you've incorporated the blood work in it all.
Yep. I'm a naturopathic doctor, functional medicine practitioner with expertise in infertility. So I currently run an online practice helping women and couples with this. Um, I joined Kylie's program just because I've been having issues online with it. Partly it's a scale issue. And so I was really intrigued by how she was leveraging blood work in her practice. I'm skilled and trained to basically do all of the functional tests, stool test, adrenal cortex profiles, like heavy metals, um, Dutch testing. Like I've done it all, but the problem is the scalability with enrolling people in premium coaching programs. And so I knew that she was onto something when she was using just basic blood work to get people in the door. So I started doing that and started running master classes last fall. Initially, it was slow, like, and I'm on Instagram, I'm out on Facebook, I do lives, I actually podcast now. So I'm doing a lot of things, but it just like from like oh, getting some ground there. So I continued to commit to doing the blood work master classes once a month and really started to see an uptick in people coming in. And I was doing those for free. I was covering the CBC with differential. I did the lipid panel, also the full thyroid panel. That was one that I got a lot of women interested in because autoimmunity is big. And I'm still working on that. The DIY program, I added that in. And I think that's been like really beneficial because not everybody can spend or drop 12 to $15,000 on a 6 month coaching program. So I'm currently implementing that. And then I have a partner who's a doctor of osteopathy out in Denver, and we are in the process of launching our fertility coaching program called Positivity Fertility. So that initially getting people interested just through the basic lab work. And then that kind of opens the door in the gateway where I can kind of help them wherever they need to go from there. I did a mini lab review offer for $497. I've had quite a few people sign up for that. And then from there, able to kind of put them into a group coaching program or a one-to-one program. And so like Kylie was just showing you guys on that, like the free generator. I actually have a lead magnet for fertility and hormones on my website. And then from there, kind of going up the ladder and getting people's interest. So, yeah.
When you first arrived in my world, you were like one to one.
Pretty much. Yeah, we've been creating our fertility program for the last 2 years. And so we're both busy moms and professionals running our own practices, but I've had that for the last 2 years from a scalability side of things. I know that I'm just trading hours for dollars at this point. So the group coaching, and even I'm going to have my course on my website to sell as a small offer as well. Let me see here. How much do you
How
charge
much do
for
you charge for each of
your
your
tiers?
tiers?
Yeah, that's a great question. So an initial consult with me is 147. So hop on a 30-minute call and then figure out what their needs are. My
Wait, can
mini
I
lab,
stop you really quick?
oh, I'm sorry,
Is that call free or is it 137 bucks?
147.
Yes. Get rid
Yeah.
of your free calls. Get rid of them.
No, no more free calls. And honestly, I get much better quality leads that way. As like our my marketing person has said, you kind of get rid of the tire kickers, those people that really are just like window shopping. And we want people that want to take action like right now. So that's worked really well for me when I pivoted from away from
Okay,
the
thank
free
you.
calls. Um,
We
and
have one
then
other question, Mandy, about the legal. So another naturopath was wondering, how are you doing the like it all legally?
So legally, what I do is I market myself as a coach. It's just easier, and I have a health coaching certification through IIN. And so that's kind of how I've sidestepped it. As far as the legalities, of course, it's a risk no matter what. I mean, but um, I think marketing as a coach, and then like everything in my verbiage around contracts is like, this is for educational purposes only. You need to consult your primary care physician. I operate in the role of as a coach, and I mean, I've got extensive training because I've done 2 board certifications in functional medicine. So it's kind of like how Kylie coaches you around the legal, like if you get a coaching certification, that can really help. So yeah.
Awesome. I know you guys are asking, like, how are we going to do the marketing? Like, I've got a program to help you with all of this. So just stay tuned. I can't just share everything on a 3-hour call, especially when it comes to the marketing and all the aspects of the business, plus the supplement side of things and the treatment. So, like Mandy said, she acts as a health coach. The way I say it on my verbiage is, I read your lab is not to diagnose.
Yeah.
But at the very beginning, that's the key. You read the labs to go from unhealthy to healthy, not to diagnose, not to even treat symptoms.
And I frame it as the naturopath as imbalances in the body. Like,
Okay.
so, very similar to that. I'm helping you go. And I actually have implemented healthy from unhealthy to healthy as well. Um, let's see.
Imbalances in the body. There we go. There's another way to say it. All right, Mandy. So you've taken your business from hard to scale to now you're scaling it like crazy. The sky's the
Yeah.
limit.
Yeah. It takes time. I mean, I've been an online business owner since 2017. So I've been out there, done it all like you have, Kylie, pretty much short of the book. But it just takes time, and I have run ads, but I just caution everyone um with that, you can drop thousands of dollars and not get there that way. So,
Before you run ads, you need to be in my world.
yeah,
Let's say that.
for
Okay.
sure.
Yes, everybody can get sued, but we're not here worrying about the what ifs. We are here moving forward with our dreams, our goals. And if some idiot wants to join our world and worry about the legal stuff, get them out of your world. Okay. Thanks, Mandy. Have a great day.
You guys can reach out to me. You can email me. I'm happy to answer I know there's a lot of questions, but happy to help however I can. So,
I've got programs that solve all your problems. Just like we solved Mandy's. All right. See you, Mandy. Hey, gorgeous. Amy, give us a little bit of your background.
So my story is I'm also a chiropractor, and I've been a chiropractor for 20 years. And about 3 years ago, I decided with COVID to transition a little bit and go follow my dreams, which is having a virtual practice focusing on nutrition. So I kind of met Kylie kind of in a weird way. I kind of stalked her actually because I found her book. A colleague of mine had written a chapter in her book who I admire. So I kind of found her, entered her course, the 90-day blood course. And I have to say it was life-changing. I was able to actually make it all make sense and see how her simple way of describing and explaining from just not only the education point, but then turning it into a business is like amazing. So I feel like I'm kind of starting over again from my practice, but it is like skyrocketing in the sense of everything is getting put into place. There's just the organization and it all makes sense. So it's just taking the blood work, correlating it to helping patients, and then having a really simple path for them to follow has been amazing. And Kylie's been the best teacher in explaining and guiding each step of the way. Her whole team has been.
Yeah. So Amy started off with the blood work and then she got into our business program, and it's literally a step-by-step, do this, do that, do this, do that. Okay, now run ads to this, and you are about to start running ads, correct?
Yeah, I did my first workshop organically, which was awesome. I mean, I had people showing up to that, which was great. Every step that you have taught in terms of creating the workshop has been perfect. And then, yeah, my ads are going to run next week to my next workshop starting that I'll be doing early March.
And these ads are going to be like fruitful, not just dumping money into ads because we can.
Right. No, I mean, I've had
Okay,
such amazing support to get those created. And yes, like I say, every step has been very supported and it's been phenomenal.
cool. All right, guys, that's Amy.
Thanks,
Jess,
Kylie.
I know you're here too. Thanks, Amy. All right, Jess, tell us your story.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jess Milner. I think it was just about a year ago that I wandered into Kylie's world. I had been sent a link for her. I think it was probably pretty much this workshop or something similar with like the CBC intensive, and I had been working as a functional nutritionist and holistic practitioner for years in a clinic, and I knew I was going to be moving, and my like original plan was I was going to open a brick and mortar when I moved to a new state. But that idea kind of scared me. I was kind of like, well, and like, do I really want to be meeting new people? And like, yeah, like come to my clinic, like that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't know, but I wasn't sure what to do. And then I stumbled into this. My employer at the time actually gave me the link to come to the intensive, and I had tried to learn how to read blood work from a functional perspective on many occasions, but when I got into this, I was like, oh my gosh, like you explained it in a way that I got it. And I was like, okay. And also, it was fun. I got excited about it. So I jumped right in. It was kind of like a no questions asked thing, and realized quickly that like this was my ticket to doing a virtual practice rather than, trying to open up a brick and mortar and like all of that, and of course, virtual practice has all kinds of stuff that goes along with it as well. But I mean, just I've gone forward in Kylie's world, and now I am able to offer out programs and create my own smaller programs and get people coming through my virtual door with way less stress because I big fat didn't know how to do a lot of these things. So I gained the knowledge and then the know-how on how to get it all like the back end of it and everything too, the business aspect and the clinical aspect of everything. So, I mean, I could not be more grateful that I stumbled into this because it's been absolutely life changing.
I think Jess said to me one time, she's like, well, owning a brick and mortar practice, I mean, that's like $50,000 to start up.
Yeah,
I don't want to take the virtual platform because that makes it a whole lot less money.
yeah.
And you're in a small town area in Idaho.
Mhm.
Now the windows of the opportunity are so much bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I don't feel like I'm trying to sell to anybody that I'm meeting. I'm just meeting people
True.
because I'm meeting them, and that's just way better for me.
All right. Thanks, Jess. One more, guys. Diane, are you here? Diana's technology wizard, but she loves this holistic medicine as well. So, Diane, tell us your background.
Yeah, tech is definitely something I like, but helping people with their health is primary for me. But I'm a health coach, and I've been doing this for maybe about nine years, and only met Kylie in the last year or so. But during the 9 years, I have been able to grow my business, doing pretty successfully. I focus on diabetes, pre-diabetes, and I particularly work with the Spanish community. But I've always done things one-to-one. And when it comes to a certain amount of time that I don't have to be able to help everybody that I want to. So that's when Kylie came into my world, and she's talking all these things, and like you guys are hearing it right now, and I'm going, oh my goodness, this is the piece that I'm missing, because here is where I can learn how to actually work with people, not just one-to-one, but now being able to work one-to-many. And the cool thing with working with Kylie is that she filled the gap that I didn't have, because for me, scaling it that way, I just didn't know, the steps to go, what to do to really make it that way. And she was so good. Her business acumen is incredible in being able to incorporate, helping out people with her health along with the business aspect. I mean, it's genius. And she takes us step by step, She has Mike Reese. Oh my goodness, right? Mike Reese is the other portion of the supplements. I mean, he's the genius of understanding how supplements work and on how to be able to use them in different cases. Those two together are awesome and very generous with their time. Now, when the program on the program that she has, being able to explain that, Nicole is the nutrition aspect, because that was something I was missing. I had all the I worked a lot with supplements and other areas like that, but the nutrition I needed a little bit more help. And Nicole is the other ear and the other voice, being able to help with that. On the program, there is the Facebook ads stuff. I mean, who here is a Facebook genius? I mean, Facebook ad genius, or good at it?
Not me, but I know one.
Exactly. It's part of the program. She has this, taking us by the hand. She's incorporating, not the business, information, the supplement information, the nutrition information, the technology information, and getting those Facebook ads out there. And one more thing that was really, really important, and I love so much because I had this hang up, is money mindset. Okay, how many of you who heard Teresa earlier that was, that Kylie was helping her out with her business, and Teresa said, yeah, she's looking to charge 12 grand. How many of you swallowed hard? She said that. I want to see how many of you swallow hard and said, oh yeah, me, because of those money hangups. I had that money hang up. I'm charging, $900, maybe 500, and really scared, but like Kylie said, we've invested so much in our own education, so much in information to help people out, and then we just freeze. Well, her money mindset teaching is going to clear all that out. So I had my first workshop last month. I did the Facebook ads. I only did I was doing $35 a day on the Facebook ad with Jen's help. Okay, Jen is gonna help to set all this up. I had 177 registered, and I had 11 show up. But I had one that actually registered. But I was charging $2,700. That covered all my ads. My ads were I think almost $400. But it gave me, now the excitement to do my next one. I'm going to be doing my next one here on March 14th. And I'm super excited, and I'm looking to go international, because remember I told you I address the Spanish community. So that's going to be my next thing. So thank you so much, Kylie.
Thanks, Diane.